What's going on, YouTubers? For ladies and gentlemen, it's the Natural Born Thriller. And yes, I know it's been over a year. It's been a year overdue because I kind of forgot about it, folks, and I do apologize for it. But because it is the season of Super Bowl Sunday, easy for me to say there, Super Bowl Sunday season, folks, because welcome everyone to this NFL Super Bowl 57 review, where it pertains to giving you some feedbacks and all that, and results and all that, and um, a little bit of annualism and all that. Pertains to, obviously, the Super Bowl, where it pertains to the Kansas City Chiefs, or should I say, the Kansas City Chefs, because not going anywhere for a while. Grab a Snickers. Great googly moogly. I may have got that reference, for those that scene years ago, back in 1997, the original Snickers commercial, where, hey, that's great, but who are the chefs? Spelling chefs instead of spelling Chiefs, where it pertains to the Kansas City Chiefs, where it pertains to the Snickers commercial. Great commercial. And then they brought back years later, where it pertains to this year's Super Bowl commercial. That's going to be probably, I'm pretty sure it's going to air on, a lot of that. If not, maybe a little longer one than that, instead of seeing it on YouTube or whatever. Just saying. But anyways, where it pertains to the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Philadelphia Eagles. And yeah, we're going to get to all that, and it pertains to the commercials. Not too much of it and all that. And it also pertains to the halftime show. But you're not going to see me, me like this, pertains to doing a review of it. You're going to be seeing images, because I want to just do voiceovers and all that and everything, and pitch, and show pictures and everything too, and all pertains to the Super Bowl as well. Not too much of it and all that, but I'll talk about some things from here and there, just let you know about that whole thing. Because again, I do owe you folks that review. Even though you had to ask for it, but I will not be the type of person if to say things that I'm not going to give you if I'm not going to be able to give you. Now, what's that say for me pertains to other things pertains to wrestling reviews, which is unfortunately that's going to be something that unfortunately I can't do. But I'll try my best, if I can, somewhere in the future of that. But don't guarantee that, don't quote on that, and yeah, but nevertheless. But there you go, folks. That's all I want to say from there. So get ready for the review, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, folks. So let's get right to it. Where it changes to the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Where it changes to the first quarter all the way to the second quarter, because once we get to those quarters, then we'll get to the halftime show portion of it. So this was back from February 12th, 2023. The kickoff time was at 4:30 p.m. This took place at State Farm Stadium at Glendale, Arizona, with the attendance of 67,827 NFL fans in attendance. Before we get to the game itself, where it pertains to the scores, which is not going to be too long, folks. I'm not going to analyze too much of it, which I think that's what I meant to say from the beginning when I did that that recording of myself. Analyze, not aneurysm. Not analyze. That's basically I think that's what I meant to say. So I do apologize for that. But anyways, but the ceremonies where it pertains to the national anthem was sang by Chris Stapleton. Who's a country singer, obviously. A well-known popular country singer. The coin toss was in honor of Pat Tillman Foundation. To the late Pat Tillman, who is who used to be a football player and known as a true American hero, who died in combat. Unfortunately, what pertains to friendly fire. Some say it was very suspects that that he died the way that he did. So, but rest in peace to Pat Tillman for fighting for this country. Who's a prime example of what a true American hero was, from playing NFL to being a U.S. Army. Pertains to finding the the evil, or pertains to what happened with the whole thing that affected 9/11, that affected us all of 9/11. But yeah, but there was that. Pertains to Chris Stapleton. Now I don't remember if he's what song he sang though, which I'll get to that part of it once I get to it. Once I can find it here somewhere, I'm pretty sure it is. Now I can't remember if he sang "America the Beautiful" or the Star Spangled Banner. Trying to see if I could try to find that somewhere there. Don't see anything of it, to be honest. Here, we're tends to looking up, what was being presented here in the Super Bowl. From last year though. Yeah, I guess I was okay. Let me see here. I think I found it now. Okay, here we go. I kind of did find it. Okay, here we go. So, singing the national anthem pertains to from the pregame, Chris Stapleton, and singing the national anthem. You also had an actress, Cheryl Lee Ralph, who performed "Little Every Voice and Sing," and it pertains to the R&B singer Babyface, who sang "America the Beautiful." So all three songs were all interpreted in American Sign Language, and it was by the actor and Arizona native and Troy Kosher. Um, I'm not sure that's how you pronounce his name, but I do apologize if I did butcher his last name. But you also have what tends to with America the Beautiful. That's basically the song. Basically what they sang. America the Beautiful, which tends to with the Plain Sign Talk by Colin Denny. Now let me see if there's anything else that needs to be addressed here. Oh yeah, again, pertains to the coin toss at the time. Pertains to 4 Pat Tillman Foundation scholarships were then served as honorary captains during the coin toss ceremony, honoring the memory of Pat Tillman, the former Arizona Catalyst player who turned into a U.S. Army Ranger who was killed in 2004 while stationed in Afghanistan. So again, rest in peace and all to Pat Tillman. So now we get to the first quarter of the Super Bowl game between the Chiefs versus the Eagles. The Chiefs with 7 points, and with the Eagles with 7 points from the first game. The second quarter, you had the Chiefs, trying to catch up because they still remain with 7 points. No, as a matter of fact, no, I'm sorry. They gained 7 points in the second quarter. Meanwhile, the Eagles with 17 points. And during that, during that season, I wanted the Eagles to win. Always been a Philadelphia Eagle fans. Nothing against the Chiefs, but I'm not a fan of them. But I'm not against them either at the same time. I'm not going to be saying fuck the Chiefs and all that, like I just did right now. But I'm just making a point. I had nothing against the Chiefs. Nothing at all wrong with the Chiefs at all. They are good players, but just not a fan. But yeah, but that was basically it for that half of the quarters of the Super Bowl. And now, let's get to the halftime show. The halftime show that had Rihanna. Rihanna was tremendous, by the way. So it was sponsored by Apple Music. originally it would be sponsored by Pepsi, but to me, halftime show will always be sponsored to me by Pepsi. I remember this one time. I think it was like about maybe 2 years ago. They were trying to sponsor Mountain Dew. I don't know if they I don't remember if they did, but I remember saw Pepsi. I don't know if it was a combination or maybe they did both. But I remember Mountain Dew was being sponsored at one point. But I digress. But anyways, so when it comes to Rihanna performing, she was performing while she was pregnant with her second child. So I guess in a way, Rihanna was looking for for moments where it tends to her family, because making a family of her own. And the way to do it is is when your second child it gets older, you can tell your child's stories, your second child, your stories about you was part of that Super Bowl performance, of the halftime show, while you were in my womb, just to quote Rihanna, I'm pretty sure she'll tell that story when that time comes. So the selective songs that I was used was "Bitch Better Have My Money" with some contents of elements pertains to "Fresh Out the Run Out." I mean, "Fresh Out the Runaway." I should say. Easy for me to say. Then the second was the second song. The second song that sang was "Where Have You Been All My Life?" with also put together with the melody of "Only Girl in the World." Love that song, by the way. With some contents elements of Colonists, "Love It." Then followed by that was "We Found Love," which by the way was contains elements of S and M, which another song from Rihanna. S S S and M. But the song "We Found Love in a Hopeless Place." We found love in a hopeless place. We found love in a hopeless place. Yeah, love that song too, by the way. Followed by "Rude Boy." Call me rude boy, rude boy. And there was a DJ Clem remix with it, with some content, which also contains elements of "Kiss It Better." After that was "Work, work, 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 work." I'm a little disappointed that we didn't get Drake there. Pertains to perform on that song as well, or pertains to a song that could also be added as well. "What's My Name?" Oh nah nah, what's my name? But no, there was no "What's My Name" in there either. So, and then we had "Wow Wow Wow Wow." When I'm with you, or I guess "Wild Thoughts," which is another great song too. Any song with Rihanna is great either way, folks. And then we followed that with followed by "Pour Up, Pour Up, Pour Up, Pour Up," with contains elements of "Birthday Cake," "Numb," and "Pose." And then follow that. This is where it gets better, folks, because once we get to the next song, this next song is what we see a lot of gifs and memes of it. Pertains to a group of dancers in jumpsuits with their arms spread across, and they're running, or should I say jogging, as the song was playing. "All of the lights, turn up the lights up in here, baby. Extra bright, I want y'all to see this. Turn up the lights in here, baby. You will know I want you to see everything. Want you to see all of the lights." Well, I'll tell you one thing. At least we didn't have no Kanye West on here. Because right now, as of right now, Kanye West is out of his mind. But I digress. Then part of that was "Run This Town." We ain't gonna run this town tonight. Oh, 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 we gonna run this town tonight. At least there was no Jay-Z or Kanye West in there either. Nothing against Jay-Z, but And also I got nothing against Kanye West either, but at the same time, yeah. But anyways, followed that was Umbrella. Yes, I love that song to my weight. You can stand under my umbrella, Ella, Ella, under my umbrella, Ella, 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 eh, 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 eh. And finally, the final song to end it all, Diamonds. Shine bright like a diamond, shine bright like a diamond. We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Oh, 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 oh. We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. And all I can say is, folks, even with her being pregnant, what a performance it was. It was an amazing performance from Rihanna. So props to Rihanna for that. And now we continue with the rest of the game. So the third quarter of the Chiefs with 7 points, and with the Eagles with 3 points. And finally, the fourth quarter with the Chiefs with 17 points, and with the Eagles 8 points. So 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 17 for the Chiefs equals 38. With the Eagles, 7 points, 7 plus 17 plus 3 plus 8 equals 35. So yes, your winners during that year was the Kansas City Chiefs, which again had nothing against them. Good, it was a good game. I love the game, basically, folks. So nothing wrong with the Chiefs winning, and props to them for winning the Super Bowl. They won the Super Bowl of 57. Now the question is, because today is the Super Bowl as well, will they win? Will they do a two-peak like what tends to last year? We shall see. Also, but both folks, I forgot to mention too, by the way, when it tends to Rihanna's performance, we had Justina Miles, who performed halftime show in American Sign Language, which has never been done before in Super Bowl history. So I just want to point that out. I want to give her credit too, that way. And now, folks, now we talk about that. Now let's bring some honorable mentions. For example, honorable mentions will include the Super Bowl commercials. Now again, I'm not gonna go too long with the commercials and all that. Just gonna bring up some things that was advertised with the Super Bowl commercials. For example, they advertised the NFT. What to that whole ads. You also had something that's called Michael Love Ultra, which I'm pretty sure is chance of drinking beer. Speaking of which, you also had Bud Light, and you also had Busch Light. And also, they were also advertise other ones like Heineken, Diego, I think that's what it's called. You also have Remy Martin, Mosun Coors, Doritos, Google Pixel, and M&M's. And then you pertains to Peacock, airing commercials like airing commercials pertains to Poker Face. And I don't know if that was basically it with his Peacock, but I'll tell you one thing, with his Peacock as well, there was other things that that's also have on Peacock as well. But also there was also Warner Brothers, pertains to also Universal Pictures, Disney, Paramount Pictures, Sony Pictures, MGM, Amazon Studios. Pertains to to promote their upcoming films during that time, which The Flash, Fast X, the Super Mario Brothers movie, Strays, I think that's what it's called, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. You have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, Scream 6, Dungeons and Dragons, based on the board game. I think that's what it is. I'm assuming. Transformers: Rise of the Beast, 65. Yeah, a movie that's called 65. Creed 3, and some we call Air. I don't know what is that was that about. But also a 15-second spot for Universal's Cocaine Bear. Still haven't seen that, and I don't think I plan on watching that either way. But if I do, review of it with the panels. You know, season 9 premiere pertains to the Masked Singer. Just removing the canon, and the show will be fine. So, 100 Years of Wonder, pertains to celebrating, the company of Walt Disney, company, but at the same time, Disney is not in the shape that it is right now. Pertains to all these woke, films, and that's pretty much it, folks. I guess, yeah, that's pretty much it. As far as the commercial was, I thought the commercials, for the most part, was alright for what it was. But not much to say about it. But there you go, folks. That's my voice recording pertains to showing you all images. Not the best images I could show you, but I do the best I can for that one. Pertains to giving you this NFL Super Bowl of 58. I'm sorry, not 58. That's tonight. I'm talking about I'm talking about last year. Pertains to Super Bowl 57. So there you go, folks. Well, there you have it, folks. Hope that will do. Pertains to this review. This long over a year review of the NFL Super Bowl 57. And now we get to tune in for this year's Super Bowl of 2024, where it pertains to the NFL Super Bowl 58, which I'm looking forward to seeing it with family, by the way. And no, there will not be no watch along or in that whatsoever. Maybe I'll do something pertains to the halftime show, but we shall see. Which I'm looking forward to that, by the way, the halftime show. So, this will be uploaded before the Super Bowl. Hopefully it does, but we shall see. But in the meantime, thank you all for watching. For It's the Natural Born Thriller. As I say, peace on the street, always be well. Stay safe. Take care of yourself, everything that's going on in the world. And that's pretty much it. Enjoy the Super Bowl Sunday, where it pertains to the Kansas City Chiefs versus the San Francisco's 49ers. Which, by the way, I do have the 49ers winning. Nothing against the Chiefs, just like last year. Nothing against the Chiefs, which they won. But I'm going for the 49ers. So, just let you all know that. But, in the meantime, take care of yourselves and each other. God bless. And once again, enjoy the Super Bowl, which pertains to Super Bowl 58. And have a happy Sunday, which pertains to Super Bowl Sunday.